y'all, what's up? So I'm headed to town. Hold on. Trying to get myself together. I had something in my mouth. My lips are crusty. My face is crusty. My hair is crusty. I'm about to get myself a complete makeover. I gotta rejuvenate my skin, so I'm gonna do some treatments when I get home tonight. I'm sure y'all wanna see that, right? And I'm headed to town. Got a lot of stuff done, so I'm gonna grab some of my mom's and dad's clothing so I can do their laundry because their washing machine broke, and I'm just gonna take it. It's not a lot, and I'm not gonna sit in a laundromat just because. Why? Like I'm going over there anyway, so I'm gonna do her hair and my hair. Got a lot accomplished today. And tomorrow I got some filming to do, so I want to make sure my hair is good. I just got to write a list of the stuff that I need to do. Get my mind right. Because this dirty puff ain't where it's at. So, alright guys, I just wanted to holler at y'all while I was headed on out. And, let me pay attention because y'all know I'm driving. And Jersey drivers are like, well, Pennsylvania drivers are the worst. Let me rephrase that. If I had to go between New York, PA, and Jersey, New York #1 is the worst. PA, and then we are. And that still ain't saying a lot because we crazy too. See y'all.
Yeah, well.
Totally think I overdid it on this. My stomach about to be like, have mercy. There's CJ. Mom, why you still got one of those almond croissants in there?
Who looking at it?
My dad looking at it. You about to be looking at a butt whooping.
I just saw it yesterday. That's the one last time you brought.
So you butt whipping when you go down my belly.
I don't care about that. Somebody need to eat it.
CJ gonna eat it?
Why Daddy got to eat everything?
I'll eat it.
He eating something now.
I like that. You're not wrong with that croissant. It was in that drawer. What are you doing in my drawer?
You asked him what he doing in your drawer.
All my little stuff I put in there.
Well, I asked him what he doing in my business, wondering what I'm drinking. What you got? You want some of this?
No, sit too long.
Sit too long where? Oh. I'm gonna go start on my hair. Everything dried up. Oh well.
I guess you got enough in it.
Almost. I can't get nothing else in it. I see y'all. Ain't nothing going on. I look like a man standing under the freeway with his head wrapped up with dreadlocks, selling incense and oils. Is that stereotypical? I don't mean nothing by it. I like a dreadlock man. I love incense. I love oils. I don't like looking like them. What you eating?
Everything you want. You want something?
No. But what's in there? You got a sandwich? Let me look at it.
You ate that sandwich out?
He got a sandwich, red Doritos, ranch Doritos on top of the sandwich. That's not as bad as I thought.
That's that turkey and
Yeah, Mom, BLT. Fine. She had 2 plates?
yeah, what's that little soggy?
You soggy. Thank you, Papa. Awesome. Bringing my stuff up here. Gotta keep you moving.
You ain't gotta keep me moving.
I ain't.
Move all day.
I know it.
I'm not like you.
I know.
I gotta lay down on the bed lazy.
I ain't lazy. I'm working.
You working?
Yeah, but
Why you got the door when they don't heat?
we're fine. It's 100 degrees in here. I don't need heat. I mean,
100 degrees. See how you done told one already?
It is. It's like 100 degrees. I got my life right because I can't go to hell. It's too hot in here. Get my bonnet out of here.
You call see how Nate doing? He home.
I know.
What?
Yesterday.
Okay.
What?
Yeah,
We just was hanging the wreath outside. I turned the light off. Yes.
Got 4 light, you can't see? And you got one on 2 on the computer, you can't see it. Okay, I put another one in here.
You can turn the light off. Goodbye. Close the door then. Crazy stuff. We don't need no heat.
That is your problem. I'm going to have a heat down here.
Okay.
We got to come up there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get your monkey ass down those steps and get that phone.
Oh, boy.
If she ain't cracking nuts, she cracking peppermint. This is what we do. Have me crushing my titties up trying to hang a wreath out the window.
I'm sorry.
At least now I know I could fit, because when I was young I used to try to run away and jump out that window in the back, but I didn't think I could fit.
Where were you going?
Didn't matter. I was just ready to go. I'm trying to be fresh.
It didn't stop you.
It did stop me.
Being fresh.
See y'all, she make me sick. Will you be quiet? CJ,
Yeah.
what you doing? Singing old Negro spirituals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to help me sing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right.
Tell me what you singing. I sing it with you.
No, that's all right. You want to know this too old for you back in the day.
Oh, sound good to me. Get your harmonica out. We be good to go.
Oh, really now?
Yeah.
Well, that was back in the day when I was a boy.
You wasn't never no boy.
I wasn't never no boy?
No.
Oh. You was born on so you already knew that.
I know.
Oh. You got this off here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. I'm kidding you too, right?
Okay.
Okay.
I was just checking. I thought it was a Swanee Quartet downstairs.
I ain't even got started yet. I'm just reading a little bit here.
Okay, amen.
You very nosy.
You my dad.
Yeah, I'm your dad. You got that right.
So that ain't being nosy.
That was your mama saying I'm your dad.
Mary Kay. He said that's what your mama said, I'm your daddy. What a dummy.
Yeah.
Talk about 12 years of slave. I'm so tired. We sitting here and there was a dog barking outside and moaning downstairs. I said, what the hell? Mary Kay, he's singing again. I hope it picked up. I heard it pretty good. His TV ain't that loud either. That's why. He reading. So when he read, I guess he can't have the TV loud.
You read the Bible?
I don't know what he reading. You want me to ask him? He told me I'm nosy.
Well, he used to wait till Jennifer came on and come and go to bed. I'll be like, I'll turn the TV down like you did.
For the next, he said I'm doing a little reading.
Meet him and a prayer.
See y'all. What's up, y'all? It's your girl LWL. Ooh, looking bad. So it's Tuesday. It's December 12th. Ooh, it's my brother's birthday. So, I'm headed to town. I did not come on earlier to say good morning. It's almost 4 o'clock. And now I got the nerve to start raining. I did so much stuff at home today. It was ridiculous. And I'm setting up for a recording for tomorrow. So I'm trying to knock out like a lot of videos at once. And yeah, so I have all that planned out for tomorrow. It was supposed to be for today, but my hair is still wet. Hence the knitted bonnet, I guess, is that what you want to call it, that's on my head. But my scalp isn't wet. I don't want y'all to think I came out with a wet scalp. It's the ends, like the ends of my hair, when they were twisted, there's, you know, it's thick, so it takes them a while to dry. And I did not want to pull my hair up and still have it wet for my recording, so I'll be doing that tomorrow. Supposed to be hanging out with my baby this week. I know for sure I'm gonna have to keep him overnight on Saturday because we have our Sunday school Christmas program on Sunday. I was taking him to church Sunday, and we have our Sunday school Christmas program in their play that starts at 9, and that means I would have to leave my place no later than 8:15 to get there because I do recording and all that stuff for it, y'all. So I'm just going to keep him. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like that until we can get up and get ourselves together. And yeah. But let me call my brother before I forget to do so. And I'll holler at y'all later. Smooches. Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl. So listen, I did LWL. It is Wednesday, December the 13th. I'm pretty sure, but look below. I did not get to vlog much at all yesterday. What did I do? Just talked to y'all for a minute in the car, then I went to my parents, left out, had to go get an Lecrae extension cord from the store, and I went to Chick-fil-A. And that's it. And then I went back to the house, and then I came back here, and Chupa came over. So, and because today's his day off. So he just ran out. It's almost 12. We're getting ready to go to quote-unquote breakfast. He usually eats by now, but I guess we both was lazy this morning because he has to eat for his diabetes. So we're going to go to, he said, the Cracker Barrel, since he knows I like that. Now, he tried to be my friend. You know how dudes try to butter you up after you done told them off? I'm always telling him off. I'm like, you don't get it yet? Let me turn this thing down because, you know, I ain't trying to have them flag my video for some copyright crap just because I'm listening to music. So I'm going to turn that down or off. I'm just going to chit-chat with y'all real quick as I get ready. It's going to be very, very quick because I need to film me a Christmas, a holiday look, a few holiday looks actually. And I have my favorite natural hair products of 2017 coming up. Also, I have to do my color swatch, color pop swatch. It's coming up for the liquid lipsticks. So I'm working, y'all. I'm hustling with this stuff here. And in between all of that, looking for me another full-time job or part-time. I don't know. I think, y'all, I'm so super excited. And I hope by the time y'all see this, I reach my goal. Like I set a goal for myself prior to doing daily vlogging or whatever. I never really set goals with YouTube because I just didn't. I just do it for fun. But I'm like, you know what? Let's see what it can be if you put your all into it and really dedicate your time to it. Because, you know, it's something that you love. It's something that, you know, you get great feedback on. So try to promote yourself, get out there, or just constantly upload. And I heard people say that their channel grew without even promotion, just by uploading a video each day. And I'm getting there. Like, my goal was 3,000 by the end of this month. 3,000 subscribers, not views. Views are completely different. But I wanted to have 3,000 strong subscribers, and right now I'm 40 away from that. So I want that to happen. I'm ready to do a giveaway. I've been holding off on a giveaway. I ordered some great things. Of course, I know it's going to be makeup, stuff like that. Some of my favorite things. And I would love for it to come for the end of the year so I can do my, you know, give away some of my favorite products of 2017. And basically that would be hair and makeup. But I can't talk too much to y'all because Chupa will be back soon and he's going to have an attitude. I had to slice this hair, slice and dice it up into this makeshift bun. and hopefully it will stay like that. It is so windy outside, y'all. It's ridiculous. But I didn't want to do too much to my hair. I thought about, you know, just twisting it up, but I didn't want to do that because it is that time of the year where I always get my annual blowout and silk press. So I had to call my cousin to set that up. Most likely that'll be next week. I feel so funny now. And when I had, not when I had long hair, because my hair is still long, but when I had relaxed hair, I did nothing to it. Everybody just, you know, because it's long, they just wanted to put their hands in it. Or, you know, it's always tracks. Even now, with your natural hair, everybody always want to know if it's real. Like, black girls can't have hair? Come on now with this BS. Like, I've always had a good amount of hair. And I always had what I consider to be healthy hair until I stopped permanent. I realized, girl, your hair wasn't healthy at all. Like, this is healthy hair. And I still have a long way to go. I am 6+ years. I'm almost 7 soon. Well, next year in June. I'll be 7 years natural. Which I didn't even think I could make it 7 weeks, 7 days. But I did. So I'm proud of myself. And I've learned quite a bit along the way. Oh, my eyes are like... my throat feels better today. I actually think I sound better. So that's a plus. Chuba told me about going to the farm. We're going to have to find another place. Because although that was his place to take me, I started taking Mary Kay because, you know, me and him had our ups and downs. And I was like, my mother never fails me. So... You know, I feel like I treat my parents so good. I'm always around them because I am just, and I don't want to start crying because y'all know I do. I feel abundantly blessed, and I get super overwhelmed around this time of the year all the time when it seems like, you know, the year is coming to an end, and I just look back on the year and I'm thinking of the people that we lost, or that I've lost personally, and it's just, you know, it's heartbreaking. You know, it's a part of life. But then I look and see what I still have, and I'm just so grateful. And I want to cherish every minute. And although CJ don't know that I record him, you know, I do it not to, because I'm sharing my life. He's my life. And I do it because I want to have all these memories documented. And I wish, no, he wouldn't have done it when his mind was all together. He would have been, you think he'd tell me off now? But, you know, as he's gotten older, our relationship has really strengthened because he was ironclad. Don't play that mess. You know, I had to teach him how to hug me. Seriously, y'all. And I still do that. And I think that just comes from him not having that as a kid. Like, he was born deep south, raised with a whole bunch of siblings. And, you know, they all were kind of really tough. So, you know, I had to soften him up. You know, the only girl, you know, all that stuff. So, but I document it because I want to be able to look back and I want to be able, like, you know, I feel sometimes like I don't know if I'm going to have kids, and I feel like, you know, clock is ticking, but I'm not, it is what it is. Everything is in God's will. And I guess people don't understand why I be so calm, because I'm just like, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Like, I don't feel like I need to do anything extra, and I'm not knocking people who do extra, because, you know, everything is, that's still God's will. I feel like even the fact that people can do in vitro and all this other stuff, that's God's will, because although the doctors, quote unquote, created it, you know, it comes from God. So I'm not knocking you for that. I just feel like in my situation or whatever, and I'm not married, I don't want to have kids. I ain't knocking you again if you aren't married and have children, because things happen, and I very well could have had a child. Like, my circumstances pretty much been the same as a lot of you, so I just haven't had any. And I love kids, and I'm always around them, and everybody like, oh, you'd be such a great mom. But I say all that to say, I don't worry about it. So, Jupe would be all down my back. But I'm like, dude, be down my back at the altar. Not talking about no doggone kid. So, but anyway. I say that because I'm like, and you know, and if that's the case and it happens, and my parents aren't here anymore, my kids will be able to know who they really are. Just talking about them, it's not going to show them who they really were. But I just pray for all you guys during this time of the year. This is definitely my favorite time of the year, but I know for some it's hard because, you know, around the holidays is when you usually gather together as a family. and spend time with those loved ones. And, you know, I look around and I see the dynamics have changed with my family, and I'm just like, oh, Uncle such and such in here, oh, Big Mama in here, you know, and it's just like different. It takes adjusting, but, you know, I know that my parents would want my life to go on. They would want it to flourish, and I totally feel like they would be there in spirit and with me every step of the way. God has definitely prepared me to handle lots of things. That's one thing I don't know, but I don't want to talk about that. I just wanted to say all that because, you know, we've been losing some really affluential, is that right? People in our community or in this area, and this time of year is always like a double blow. My eyebrow look like it's up to God with this thick band around my head. I should take it off. So these are things that I'm thinking in my head. I'll just say it out loud as I'm talking to y'all. Don't judge me. But I'm just putting on brows, foundation, and mascara, and some more lip gloss so Triple don't come back in here and I have to cuss him out, because you know I will. But he went to go drop something off to his friend's house. Knowing him, he's forever slow, but again, he's hungry. So y'all, thank God my neighbors up top. I know I haven't talked about them, but they're a young couple, and thank God they've been like a godsend. I only hear them very, very seldomly. Even getting up in the mornings, I'm not awakened by like dude that was in the military dropping bombs on the floor. Like, what the heck? But anyway, I don't know if I told you, the guy, it's a couple, and with the two of them, they're even quieter than anybody that's ever been on top of me. He's a cop for this area. So I'm like, you better be on your P's and Q's, because what I'm going to do, I would be ass out. Like, who I'm going to call? I'm going to call the cops to tell you to be quiet. You the cop. So, but they seem nice, young couple. I haven't introduced myself yet, but I think that I'm going to, because I plan on doing a couple of things for the holiday. And I always like to let my neighbors know I'm just that type, like, because I want the same respect. And I told y'all I don't like a whole lot of extra stuff. Don't be rude to me. And if you plan on having this big bash, I would expect you to be like, let me leave a note on her door and say, we're having a party, blah, blah, blah. And I mean, like, for me, I would even invite them to come down with a side eye. But I would just let them know I'm having something, a get together, you know, please excuse the noise. I'll try to keep it down to a minimum. But we're just going to have a little holiday party. Because things do, like, sound travels in these places. Alright. I was trying to have a curly ponytail, but it ain't working today. Like, I took my twist out and it's just like, some of it's still wet. And it is brick cold outside. So, I got time for all of that. Try to get this crap to dry over 2 days. Did I tell you my boss tried to play me talking about some, she got time. We were talking about something that needed to be done. And she's like, well, we have time because you're here till the end of January, right? Have y'all heard me say anything about January? And I know she didn't hear me say nothing about January. I know my paper don't say nothing about January when I gave her my letter. So no, I ain't staying till no January. Because then she going to be shady like she been with everybody else that leave there. Try to deny unemployment if I need it. Saying I quit. I ain't quit. But the longer I would stay, then that would be termination by me leaving there. So, whatever. I quit. Y'all know, Lisa is smart. And I ain't got time to play games. Think you're dealing with average Joetta? Not here. Just trying to give y'all some footage because I don't know what all I got to do today. Or what I'm going to get for y'all today. I don't know if y'all want to look at my face, but you looking at it. I feel like I need some more moisturizer because when I say the Hawk is out and eczema and the Hawk don't mix, girl, I'm about to use up this whole little tube. I'm going to go outside and my face crack up and fall on the ground. Sometimes I think me and Chuba are in a very dysfunctional relationship, y'all, and I'm serious. He could be so sweet, but he could be so stubborn. And I just want y'all to know that because I don't want nobody to see or be looking out and be like, oh, y'all so sweet together. I mean, we are, but y'all, it's not perfect. No relationship is perfect. And there's days when I roll over, especially if he done stayed here. And I sit up in the bed and I look at him like, yo, I'm about to go pull this little knife out of my drawer or this hammer and bash your head in. And I have to pray and ask God for forgiveness for even having that thought. But I'll be thinking it. Yeah. I'll be like, sometimes I have to teach him or remind him how to be compassionate and to like pump your brakes and think about what you say before you actually say it. Because you're making no sense. And you're going to regret it. And y'all, what about this crazy lady? Now, let me see what y'all think about this. Because I don't really know. I follow social media sometimes, but sometimes it can get out of hand. And I have to stay away because the hatred and the evil spirits that's all over social media. This cut still on my eye annoys me. And I just have to stay back because I'm trying to get into heaven. And I will clap back in a second and go off. And I don't want it to be about that because I'm not a racist type of person. I don't have hatred for colors because it's just color. Like, who the hell comes in this world and picks what color they want to be? Do I get to go into a factory and be like, I want this hair, I want this eye, I want this body? You know, you don't. So this is what God gives you. So how I'm going to hate somebody for what God gave them or dislike them? So anyway, I just have to stay off. But the lady who had the little boy that looks like he, had brain surgery or whatever, Keaton, I think, and her name's Kimberly Jones. I remember that name because I was like, you the devil, and yeah. Pump my brakes, stay back, and try not to pass judgment. But like, why is your son, you recorded him being bullied? Let me tell you the problems that I have. It's not even an issue. Like, if I didn't even know about her past and the whole Confederate flag thing and her talking to the, so if you don't know, look up Kimberly Jones, or you can look up boy being bullied. I think his name was Keaton, or is Keaton. So she posted a picture of him a couple days ago, and she was asking him, because he was like, I just want to know why kids do bullying. Like, I hate bullies. I literally do. And I told y'all in school, I felt like I was always very outspoken, and I don't want to say that myself. I was not a bully. Like, I would never just pick on somebody just to pick on them. But I was like, I would stick up for those getting picked on because nobody bothered me. A couple of times, like, I've always been a big girl. Kids say little stupid stuff growing up. I'm like, itch, I can lose fat, you can't lose ugly. Like, that was my comeback. But who cares? Like, I've always had so much confidence. I don't know where it comes from, but I have it. And I'm not going to, tone it down because somebody else doesn't like what they see. Don't look at me or don't talk to me. But, like, when you deal with kids and these kids are committing suicide from things other people say, like, y'all talk to y'all children. Get in their business. Seriously. Make sure that they know that they are loved, that they are beautiful. And even if you think that the kids around school are not giving them a hard time, or you ain't really around them, you need to bring other young people, family, relatives, whatever, around these children and speak life into them, and they can speak life into each other. So that way when they get to school, they are strong and they can stand firm in who they are, because it's crazy. And, like, kids bully you to the point where the other child either commits suicide or want to come in there and blow up the entire school. Like, for real. Find something else to do. And, but this boy, after he said all of that, his mom's asking him, and what did they say, and what did they do, how did it make you feel, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Great. PSA for anti-bullying. I understood that. I had tears in my eyes. I felt something because I had this rage inside of me like, yo, I'm about to go to somebody's school and kick some kids' ass. Parents, lock up your children because I'm coming. Okay, so. But then the mom sets up a GoFundMe account. What you funding? And her thing is she's a single mother, and Christmas is coming. Like, for real? So then people start digging into her background, and she has all these Confederate flags up. She makes comments under posts that are racist. And the very people that she talked about were the main ones who reached out to her, these bigger celebrities. or should I say these big celebrities, giving her money. Like the last time I looked, and I think they shut down the account, it was only 1,500 and something people gave. But when I say only, because she got 54,000 out of those 1,500 people. So, you know, a lot of them had to give a lot. And I'm just like, you can't, like, this is horrible. And last I heard, they were talking about something to her repaying, which I don't know how she can do that. But, child, you got to get your life together and stop with the madness. And, like, what are we teaching our kids? This day and age, you still teaching hate. And not only you teaching hate, you're teaching hate to a kid who's mentally, you know, he has a issue. So why are you going to teach him hate instead of love? And, like, instead of him loving his uniqueness and spreading that and saying everybody is, you know, created equal. I ain't got time. I don't.